Well, it's recording in progress. Well, that's the very smart computer lady. So it must be time to do a show. We're not quite ready.
Okay.
We've only
Trip,
been doing this for 3 years in a row. I don't 161 weeks. I don't know why I'm starting 20 minutes late. That just seems unforgivable. There's Yes, Bill, you want
Trip,
to interrupt?
Well, we were talking, so
yeah,
it's
no
okay.
problems. Trip, you're live on Trip Doubtman page, but you're not live on Show Off Show.
I should be though.
I know, but it's not.
Well, thank you, because it's just another reason to hate Facebook. But hold on.
Hey, they're listening. Keep that down. They're listening, man.
Always listening.
Well, in some ways, I feel sorry for Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, it's going to be very tough to be like, you're the only Android on the planet. That's number one. So you're alone. And there's no one that can keep up with your computation. Okay, share the group.
Hi, Larry.
Larry here, yay!
Hey, Larry.
And okay, now, what about now, Bill? Can you
Let me check again. Looks like it. Hold on. Yes.
Davis, how are you?
Yes, you got it. Yep.
Okay, so that's done, and then we'll get rid of that so it doesn't annoy me. And okay. All right. Well, hello. We're on.
Hello.
We're on Facebook, and we're being recorded, and we're on Zoom. How are you guys? Happy spring.
How are you?
I'm delighted to see you. That's how I am. And I don't have an opening number for you. You think I would after 3 years, but I was putting together the very, very last minute Trippies today, and I only regret that I didn't have the amount of time that I think everybody deserves. Like each of you individually are an amazing 3 year story. And it's a privilege to be in the front row seat and get to watch it every week unfold. And so I tried all weekend to make myself sit down and write these things out, and I failed until today, of course, because it's the last minute. But I spent all weekend with you guys in my head, and just thinking about the accomplishment. I know, right? It's very small in here, and some of you don't get along, and then it's like, it's like that. I can give out the awards individually as we call people up to start the show. And do we have anybody? Oh, hello, Anna. Anna's coming. Do we have anybody who's brave enough to be number one? Number one of the Trippy Spectacular.
Why not? I'll go.
Who was
Oh,
that?
shit. Oh, you want to? Henry, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, go. Henry, you go first.
Okay, hold on, Henry, because I have to get Henry's award ready. Well, it's very appropriate that Henry would be going first, because Henry Ruiz is the recipient of our very first, I gotta find it here. Here it is. Henry Ruiz is the very first recipient of our Alpha Male Award. So I believe Henry has dominated every room that he's been in, because he's a resident alpha male. And alpha males are very important, by the way. They come in very handy for making decisions, even when you don't know what the question is. And it has to do with fixing things that aren't broken, and following directions to the wrong appliance, and never asking for directions in the car. That's our alpha male, and you're number one in my heart, because he's always got to go first. And you're very clear.
I'm only an alpha male when I get pissed off.
But that's almost all the time, right? Though, isn't that? Oh no, that's me. I'm sorry. I have us confused. Well, alpha male, you're leading off the show. So what are you going to do for us? Numero uno.
I'm gonna do. Have I done? I haven't done one for my baby for you guys, have I?
I'm going to say no.
I don't think I've done. I don't think I've done that. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I don't think I've done it anywhere. I don't think.
So this would be a
Okay,
premiere.
kind of. Yeah. Well, other than the toilet. Okay. I don't like to see my full thing there. Okay.
Oh, and I'm going to allow you to record. So let's do that. And then I'm going to turn down my TV because I can still hear it. That's me doing that, by the way. Okay, so allow to. Oh, it's not letting me allow you to record. Huh. Well, let's just do that, and then you'll be able to. Ha ha ha. There, try that. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready. You're ready to go?
I'm ready to go when you're ready to go, and everyone please mute. And welcome to start off our 3rd anniversary, Mr. Henry Ruiz. Yay!
This is my premiere, my world premiere. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby, one more for the road. I got the routine, drop another nickel or a quarter in the machine. I'm feeling kind of bad. Can you make the music easy and sad? I could tell you a lot, but it's not in the gentleman's code. So make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I got a lot of things I'd like to say. And if I'm gloomy, just please listen to me till it's all talked away. Well, that's how it goes. And joy, I know you're getting anxious to close. So thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. But this torch that I found, it's gonna be drowned, or it's gonna explode. So make it one for my baby, one more for the road. That long, it's so long, so very long. So thank you.
Let's put this on. So you should see what you're doing. Everybody,
What?
The echo is back. Echo is back.
So we're going to
So are
take
my tech problems.
burning spotlight off of our alpha male. Hello, Anna. Welcome. I see Anna has just joined us.
Was my song echo?
No,
No.
it was
No.
perfect.
No,
Okay.
your song was not echoing.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, so where are we going? Have I said hello yet to our wonderful co-hostess, Leslie Thorson? Leslie Thorson, yay!
Yay! Bravo!
Well,
It's Gary Mortimer time, of course.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you, Leslie. She's right on the ball. I didn't even get to say hi. So let's put the,
Hi, Tripp. It's great to see you.
who-
If we could just get Karin in, but she's tried everything and she's despairing because she so badly wants to be with us.
I know she turned the computer off, turned it on. I've sent her the correct link. You've sent her the correct link, and it's not working. Something's wrong on her end.
I don't know, Karin, but if you possibly see this, we miss you, and I have an award waiting for you. So you will, I feel convinced by the end of the show, you will find your way in. I'm going to do one more thing where I can send you a link on Facebook Messenger, which might be, I don't know, because it's the only one I haven't tried, I guess. So we'll do that in a minute. But first, Karin, we are going to go to Mr. Gary Mortimer. And Mr. Gary Mortimer, I'm going to put the spotlight on you. Are you singing tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. And I think I record it too. See?
Oh, well, I should have done that first then. Well, Gary, you have a very special award this year. I was thinking about Gary and Gary's, let's see. I know, I'm trying to allow it. Stupid. Okay, we move. Okay, you should be able to do it now, right?
Yeah, I
Hey
think
guys,
so.
guys, I'm gonna get off my iPad and go on my iPhone, and I'm just gonna be listening. I'm going for my hike, but I'll be listening in the background. Okay.
Okay, and if we don't hear back from you within an hour, we're going to call a guard because
It went off again. My record thing went off again, Tripp.
try it again, please.
Okay. There, it's okay. Now it looks like it's okay.
Okay, great. So before you do anything, it was tough to get Gary to sign on to Zoom at all in the beginning. He was very reluctant, but then once he did, he went like gangbusters, and we were all after Gary to do a show. You should do a show because some of us were doing Metropolitan Zoom. Pamela Clay had led the way as she would. That's why she got the Lighthouse Award a couple of years ago. But Gary has a different approach to his audience, and that's called make them beg. And so what Gary will do is make us beg until he is ready to do a show. And then, of course, he will. So our Diva Make Us Beg Award for 2023 goes to Mr. Gary Mortimer, who makes us beg.
So flattered. Thank you.
Yay!
But of course, you know, I did do a show in March of 2 years ago.
You
I
did?
did that show, yeah. And then this is a song I sang with you here a couple of years ago too. And it's from the musical called Seesaw. So if you're all ready, I will begin now.
Then I'm going to ask everyone to please mute, including me, and welcome to your Zoom screens. He makes you beg for it, Gary Mortimer.
Why isn't it singing? Oh, here we go. If there's a wrong way to say it, a wrong way to play it, nobody does it like me.
If there's a wrong way to do it, a right way to screw it up, nobody does it like me. I've got a big loud mouth. I'm always talking much too free. If you go for tact and manners, better stay away from me. If there's a wrong way to keep it cool, a right way to be a fool, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong bell, I ring it. A wrong note, I sing it. Ah! Nobody does it like me. If there's a problem, I duck it. I don't solve it. I just lock it up. Nobody does it like me. I've got me two left feet. When one is north, the other south. It's hard to put your best foot forward when that foot is in your mouth. If there's a wrong way to know it all, a wrong time to blow it all, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong way to play it, a wrong way to say it, nobody does it like me. If there's a wrong way to do it, a right way to screw it up, nobody does it like me. I've got a big loud mouth. I'm always talking much too free. If you go for common sense, better stay away from me. If there's a wrong time to know it all, a right time to blow it all, nobody does it like me. Nobody does it, no. Nobody does it. Nobody does it like me.
Oh, and he ends with the jazz hands. Yeah!
Bravo!
Wonderful.
My voice is really flaming.
Gary, thank you. To end his hands, I feel like me.
Quite an echo.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
There's that echo back, buddy. I think it's you, man.
It was. I turned my
Now the echo. Is the echo? No, it's not. I think you used that, but you're lighting up.
I think it may be Trip.
No, it's Scott. It was Scott. Something with Scott's sound. Who knows?
Okay, anyway, I hope I got through that okay, and you that's
You
all
sound
right.
No, great.
We heard that great.
Yes,
That was great.
awesome.
After it was over, we heard the echo again. Had nothing to do with you.
No,
Yeah, you were
I
perfect.
wasn't doing my song, I hope.
No,
No.
Wonderful.
Good.
You did
All right.
great.
You
Thank
sounded
you
very
very much.
smooth.
we're going to find out soon enough. Somebody on Facebook already knows. I see that our friend Sarah has joined us
Yay!
Yay!
years ago. It's a good thing I put together an award for you because I did not. But just in case, Leslie Thorson was so kind.
There's Karen.
She's here.
Oh, Karen's here! Yay!
Karen made it. Yay, Karen. Yay.
Just in the nick of time.
So Karen, I knew Facebook Messenger would maybe work, and I guess it did. So Leslie Thorson was kind enough to help me over the weekend assemble a list of everybody who has been to Show Off Show for the past year. So if you have been, or anybody watching, if you have been to Show Off Show in the past year, there should be an award waiting for you in our awards closet. But we will get to those, but we got to keep the show going. So Leslie, where might we be going for number 3?
Well, Karen is up next, but she just arrived, so she might want to take a moment.
Yeah, I don't think she's even put her umbrella down,
Yes. Karen, we're so relieved.
Well, let's put the spotlight on her just in case, and that way it will annoy and stress her out at the same time. And that's how you want to start a show, really. That's how I start my show. Hello, Karen Spritzler. Oh, well, I've done that too. Have you ever come back to your computer, like it's a week later and you haven't really looked at it, and it's like all of the settings are redone and everything's moved around, and it's as though someone came into your life and replaced everything with a replica.
You remember how I had my computer like died and the guy, his electricity went out and he blew out my whole hard drive and lost all my information, right? Well,
Yeah,
I have Airbnb, and this last weekend it was a holiday weekend, so I had some guests. And this guy he's getting his postdoctorate in physics, and he's got like this code on his arm about the inner core in tattoo about the inner core of the world and all this stuff. And I just thought, well, maybe this guy's kind of smart. Maybe he might know what to do. He took my hard drive, he hooked it up to his computer somehow, and he had all my information's there.
Aye.
Hallelujah! Thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures, like 14 years of my life. Anyway, I just wanted to make it announcement.
You give him a discount on the Airbnb?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta go pick it up Wednesday, Valparaiso. So I don't know what I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna offer him something. I mean, they were trying to charge me like 800,000 pesos to, which is like close to $800 to maybe get something, maybe not. But anyway, I'm happy.
I want to believe in a crazy world that there was a hero with a tattoo of the Armageddon, end of the world, end of days on his arm, and that would be the
Core. It's something about there's something about like the core of the earth and like steel rods. It's some theory. And he has the code like wrapped all around his arm, and he's going to Italy to finish his postdoctorate. I mean, this guy's like a rocket science type person. He studies particles that are smaller than nanoparticles. Like it's like got another name.
neutrinos.
Can he figure out a way to remove Donald Trump from this planet and relocate him somewhere?
Yeah, he doesn't care nothing about that kind of stuff.
Just wondering, just a
Just
question.
don't put that fat fucker in my backyard.
Well, so what you're saying is he's getting it. Well, you know, I've met guys who teach physics, and it's not that hard. Okay, you know, I mean, they want to walk around thinking it's difficult, but it's not. You know, it's like Rob Sturble, big deal, computer, rocket scientist. Ooh, you know, it's not that.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
He saved my hard drive. That's all I care about. He just popped it in. He said, "There's nothing wrong. There's all your information here." I went, "Oh my God, this other guy kept it for a month, and he's supposed to be a specialist in Macs. And this guy doesn't work on Macs at all." So, and I just don't get it. I want to go kick the other guy in the butt, you know? I'm not going.
Maybe he's into that. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Some guys are like that. You know, they won't do anything until you publicly humiliate them, and then that's when they get motivated. So meet him for coffee downtown. That's number one. And can you wear something red? Okay, shit, I've lost her. But Karen, where's Karen Spritzler? Is she ready to go? No, she's. I don't see her. Oh my God! Did she leave?
Let's get talking about butts.
By the way, what is the theme tonight?
Tonight is the Trippies, the Trippy Awards. The Trippies. That is where you got your name a few years ago. Mention a pinch.
Ah, okay.
Yes, well,
I just came back from a meeting,
Ah.
and my rabbi called, and a couple of other people called, and but I'm here.
your rabbi called you. See, not everybody gets that. Like a lot of people have to call and wait in line to the rabbi, but your rabbi calls you.
Yeah, well, I told him I was gonna make a contribution. He had a wonderful seder.
Well, you have to tell them that. Did you make a
Pardon?
contribution?
Maybe Rob could go in number 3 spot because there's no number 3.
Hey Rob, there's a
Happy to go. Always ready.
and
Number
Karen,
4.
you will
Number
go
4.
right after Rob, okay? I want to make sure Karen's hearing me. So we're gonna have Rob, and then you're gonna follow Rob, okay? Okay, chap. Okay, so let's put this on. Just have to throw
some time.
Sarah, so nice to see you.
Right, Sarah Lopez is back, and our Pleiades Award winner from a few years ago. How are you, Mr. Sturble? Are you saving the world for us?
I am trying. The Secretary of the Navy is coming to Pasadena and JPL and Caltech, and I was talking to the mayor's assistant today about whether it's just going to be a top level or they want to know what we really helped the Navy with. So we'll see.
So the Secretary of the Navy knows that Pasadena isn't on the water, right? Because it's not like
There are reserve training units in Pasadena.
Well, are there any reserve
Navy.
training units in the Hollow Earth, such as
There's a big, believe it or not, Crane Naval Surface Warfare Centers in Indiana. So, you know.
Well, because no one's going to think to bomb it there. That's brilliant, really, when you think about it. Mr. Sturble, you better sing for us.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so-
otherwise we're all going to be removed from the
Right,
face
so-
of the planet
so-
for having this
So I'm going to
conversation.
try something different.
And now for something a little different.
Something different. This is what happens when you let your infatuation get away with you.
Well, that's never happened to me. So everyone, please remember to mute and welcome to your Zoom screens the infatuating Mr. Rob Sturble.
Thank you. Thank you, singing family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just muted you by accident. That was a total accident. That was not a commentary. Okay, I'm muting myself. Goodbye.
All right. You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I don't have you, I'm now in misery and pain. I know I'll never be the same since I don't have you. And it's too bad, and it's too sad, but I'm still in love with you. First you loved me, now you snub me. But what can I do? I'm still in love with you. I, in such misery and pain, I know I'll never be the same since I don't have you. And it's too bad, it's too bad, and it's too sad, it's too sad, but I'm still in love with you. First you loved me, how you loved me, then you snubbed me, now you snub me. So what can I do? I'm still in love with you. You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I don't have you, since I don't have you, since I don't have you.
Right.
Bravo!
Bravo,
Thank
Rob.
you.
So, Rob, did you change the lyric on purpose to that?
Oh yes, yes. I
Because
did.
it's since I fell for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
I
did you
changed the
change
lyric.
it?
Yeah, I'm like Sinatra. I can change lyrics.
Joey.
I think since I fell for you, actually, though, captures the sentiment
You're right.
of what you
You want
intend.
me to do it again?
Well, no, I'm just saying that from how you announced the song, "Since I Fell for You," is what the story is, not since you're not there. Since I fell.
That's true. You're right. Maybe we
Yeah.
should we should do a reprise and a duet with me and you, Karen.
Yeah.
I'll do it with you, but yeah, I mean, since I fell, I mean, the problem is that you fell.
Give me one lyric. And it's too bad. Now you. And it's too bad.
Too sad.
Too sad. But I'm still in love with you. First.
'Cause you love me.
You love me. Then you
And you
snub
snub
me. Together. Now what can I do?
I'm still
in
in love with you.
So you write the
I'm in such misery and pain. I know I'll never be the same.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Fell for you since I fell for you.
There you
Karen,
go.
since I fell for you.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. That's what you want to say. Yeah.
Bravo!
Thank you. Thank
Oh, in
you.
a side chat room or something?
Thank you.
well, Rob Sturble, mention a pinch before you get out of here. In addition to being a mention a pinch, I was I couldn't again. So what award would we give Mr. Sturble? But several times throughout this past year, Rob has reached out to me and tried to make me a better person by pointing out things like perspective and. And so, on a very personal level, I'm awarding you this year's Jiminy Cricket Award for being conscious. I so bad.
I like that.
You are very much a Jiminy Cricket.
Always let your conscience be your guide.
Right there.
I love it.
Awesome.
That's great.
Your unbridled enthusiasm and your ability to maintain optimism even under terrible circumstances. But
well, fuck. I'm 74. If I'm not going to be happy now, when the fuck am I going to be happy?
Oh.
and I just thank you. Wiser words never spoken. But,
Don't you get the Fuck It, I'm Happy award?
Hey, I like it out. I like it out. I fucking happy award. That's what I like.
just so you know, in the event that Shona is listening, even though she has, I haven't seen her for a while, that is why she is getting the Greta Garbo I Want to Be Alone award. So that's for. You have given us a tremendous segue into our next guest, Karen Spritzler. So one more round of applause for Mr. Mention a Pinch Rob.
Bravo!
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend.
As,
Yes,
Jimmy
my
Cricket.
friend.
Now, Karen Spritzler, here you are. At long last, it's only almost an hour later, and it's a good thing we baked a cake for you because.
Is it your birthday?
No, it's just a metaphorical thing I say.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. No, I don't have any cake. I knew somebody would get excited about the cake, but no. It's a metaphorical cake. It's
You did, Karen. Oh, good. Go
Well,
ahead.
Jews and food. All right, I'm gonna mute here.
We got a virtual cake here.
I literally was crying because I couldn't get on. I couldn't get on tonight, and I tried, and I was frustrated, and then I started to go into why me? Why me?
I
But
started there.
You know, I called Rick, and Rick has this weird thing where if something's broken, he can like touch it, just touch it, and it works, you know? And so he's not even here. And I said, help me. And he did everything I did. He just told me, you know, write these numbers, the sign-in number, write the Sondheim code, everything that I did 30 times. And I just did what he did. And, you know, he touched remotely and it worked.
Is he available now? Is he anywhere nearby?
He's not nearby, no, but I mean, it's like he has like this magical finger for machines. And it even works remotely. And it's happened so many times. Something is broken and he touches it and it works.
Well, I want
There's a technical name for that. It's called computer voodoo.
So,
Yeah, really.
Rick, if you're watching, we desperately need you, and I'd like you to come by after the show tonight. Okay, Rick? Okay.
Yeah, he's not watching, but anyway, I mean, I was crying, so I mean, don't put me on spotlight because I think I've got like a cry face. But anyway, I guess I want to record though.
Oh, okay. So let's do that.
I did it already. I did it.
Oh, well, thank you. That was very nice of you.
Ah,
So let's go back to Karen, and well, I'm going to put you in the spotlight, even though you have your crying face, because otherwise they're going to be looking at me. And so let's just have. Oh, look at you! You look great. Hi. And everyone, please mute, including me. And welcome. She went a long way to get here, Karen Spritzler.
okay. Well, I'm dedicating this to the Trippy Awards because I think it has the sentiment of joy in the moment. In the moment. So this is a song I wrote. A lot of you have heard it before. It's called What Kind of Moon? What kind of moon? What kind of moon? It's a honeydew moon. Think I'll eat it with a spoon. What kind of sky? What kind of sky? It's a lemon, juicy lemon sky. I think I'll put it in a pie. What kind of day? What kind of day? It's a yummy, sweet and crumbly day. Think I'll keep it just this way. So much to put my arms around. Gonna turn it inside out and upside down. I'm gonna make a great big sound. If I ever and I may never touch the ground. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la da dee bottom dee bottom dee, la da da dum. What kind of sea? What kind of sea? It's a velvet, purple velvet sea. And it's wet just to me. What kind of bird? What kind of tree? I may never know. Tomorrow they may go. But today they're here for me. So much to put my arms around. Gonna turn it inside out and upside down. I'm gonna make a great big sound. If I ever and I may never touch the ground. What kind of moon? What kind of moon?
That's an awesome.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, Karin.
Very nice.
Just gorgeous.
So, Karen, I'm going to put this on gallery view because you should see what you really. Let's try that once again, everyone. Karen Spitzler.
Bravo!
Well, Karen, a couple of years ago, you got our first ever Charlotte's Web Award.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, that changed. That was the best reward I have ever gotten in my entire
See, this one might be better because so you inspired that. I don't know if you've seen the movie or read the children's books, Nanny McPhee from Matilda.
barking. I hear a barking.
Yeah, it's not me, I swear.
Okay, what is the book? What is the book?
Or the movie. It's based on the characters from Matilda. Nanny McPhee. Nanny McPhee, and she was played in a movie by what's her name? The British accent. She's married Shakespearean.
Emma Thompson.
Thank you, Emma Thompson. Whoever was able to figure out those. We should go on password. Whoever said that.
I'm writing this all down. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, watch Nanny McPhee or find the children's books about Matilda and look for Nanny McPhee because you get this year's Nanny McPhee Award. And the thing about Nanny McPhee is she has a magic stick that she carries, so she knows she's going to get her way, and for that reason, she doesn't have to put up with a lot of crap. And so she gets right to the point. She's very direct. She's very good about giving advice with a beautiful heart. She has this key phrase all throughout the story, which is, if I am needed but not wanted, I shall stay. But if I am wanted but not needed, I shall go.
I'm trying to. I can't hear you because the dog
Yeah.
is
Oh, it's a dog.
literally. I'm not able to comprehend what you.
You're going to love it when you watch it later. Why don't we just do this? Another round of applause.
Looking good, darling.
You are, and we're going to take it off of you now. Relax for the first time in over an hour.
I may have to leave early, and I don't do the chat. But if I leave early, my love to everyone, and I'll watch the rest on YouTube.
Back to you. Right back.
Absolutely. We're so happy that you came at all. You and for having done all that tragedy and you put it together a beautiful performance. That's wonderful.
I may have to leave early also, but I'm so glad right now to be here and hear you all. You all look great, and I'll listen as long as I can.
I think
So
those
thank
two
you, Trip, and everybody.
Karen and Gary are meeting somewhere. That's what I think.
Of
That's our
course.
secret.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was our Nanny McPhee. Where are we going, Leslie Thorson?
Well, we're supposed to go to Pamela C. Hillman, but she's not here. And I was wondering if Sarah is going to sing for us tonight, if she might want to go next.
Well, let's ask her. It won't put any pressure on her if I put the spotlight on her when I ask. Hello, Sarah. How are you? I like your hair is coming out.
My hair is
I
in my clips to give it volume because I washed it earlier.
Yeah, you're moving away
So
from
I'm
the
gonna.
suburban mom haircut, and
Yes. I didn't prepare anything, but I could sing a little something.
Yes.
well, I think a lot of people would be disappointed if you didn't. I
Okay.
Horribly
heard
disappointed.
you in Into the Woods.
Yes, I did a community theater production of Into the Woods. I played the baker's wife.
The baker's wife.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
you got a
very
tough
fun
spot.
to play.
She is fun.
Um,
She has a few moments in the woods.
she sure does. A moment. But yeah, I'll have to come maybe sing that sometime, but I haven't tried it with a backing track. I'm sure there's one online, but I haven't tried it with that. So I'll sing something, a folk song that I usually, a lot of times I'll sing when I'm kind of warming up my voice for the day. And I hope I can remember all the words. I think I know them, but I'm gonna sing the Ash Grove. And I like the if anyone knows the Benjamin Britten setting, I guess, or arrangement of this song, but I'm just gonna do it a cappella.
Okay, so everyone, please remember to mute, including me, and pretend you're a fly on the wall in a practice room, and you get to hear Sarah warming up and getting ready to perform. Sarah Lopez, yay!
And I'm also just so glad to be back. I kind of didn't realize how long it had been, but it's been a while, and it's so good to see everybody. All right, the Ash Grove. Down yonder green valley where streamlets meander, when twilight is fading, I pensively roll. Or at the bright noontide in solitude wander, amid the dark shades of the lonely ash grove. 'Twas there while the blackbird was joyfully singing, I first met my dear one, the joy of my heart. Around us for gladness the bluebells were ringing. Ah, then little thought I how soon we should part. Still warbles the blackbird on, still trembles the moonbeam on streamlet and fountain, still warbles the blackbird his note from the tree. Still da 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 da. But what are the beauties of nature to me? With sorrow, deep sorrow, my bosom is laden. All day I go mourning in search of my love. Ye echoes, oh, tell me, where lies the sweet maiden. She sleeps 'neath the green turf down by the ash grove.
Oh my,
Thank you.
Very nice.
that was
Wow.
That
Bravo.
was wonderful, Sarah.
Give
Miss you,
Wonderful.
Sarah,
Oh,
can we give Sarah the crystal clear, like the high crystal priestess, crystal clear Trippy award?
Yes, beautiful, Sarah.
I'll have
Thank
to
you.
revise it. Well, a couple of years ago, Sarah was the recipient of the first ever Pleiades Award because Sarah is not just has a star talent; she has like 7 star talents, and she can do so many things. So it only seemed fitting that she be named after a constellation of stars. And the Pleiades show up in a lot of different myths, and sometimes they're the Pleiades sisters, and something, whatever. You're a galaxy of talent. That's what you are. And this year, since I can't do Pleiades twice in a row, um, I don't know. You get the Walt Whitman Leaves of Grass Award, and if you don't know or haven't read it, you should. And there's a lot that's going on with you that makes me think of Walt Whitman. And you're going down and taking care of your relatives. And he was a nurse and war. Family and him and war. And anyway, read Leaves of Grass because you are the recipient of this year's Walt Whitman Award of the Leaves of Grass for Sarah Lopez. And it's a beautiful award.
Bravo!
So nice to see you
That's
again. Oh my
so
God.
sweet. And I'm sure I've
Leaves
read
of
that song
Grass.
before, but I'll have to revisit it.
Oh yeah, it's what it is. The word also that maybe you want to add to it, Trippy, is the beauty of Walt Whitman is meant to be inspiring.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Karen's saying it better than I could, but so go read it, and you'll see why it's an incredibly accurate representation of all the good things that you are.
Thank you.
One more round of applause for Sarah Lopez! Yay!
Bravo!
When did she grow to be a beauty? When did she grow to be so tall? You did awesome.
Well, Sarah, and I think those are new glasses too, are they not?
They might be new to you.
Yeah.
That's just great.
Be new to you. Where are we going, Leslie Thorson?
Let's see some jazz hands from Melanie.
Oh, wow, those jazz hands are in the middle of an epileptic seizure, it looks like. Get the insulin! How are you? I gotta find your award. It's here somewhere. Oh, here it is. So, Melody, I'll give you your award now. It's so Melody has gone beyond being the most improved, or to now Melody. She's arriving at a place called just arrived. So you have gone from most improved to just arrived, and there's a special award for that, and that award is yes, this is quite beautiful. You receive this year's Crocus Award because the crocus is always the first sign of the hope of spring. And so seeing you at the beginning of your newfound confidence and being a solo singer is really fun. And you prove that it can be done because you do it every week. And that is why you give me hope. And that is why you are this year's Crocus Award winner for the first Hope of Spring. Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
Thank you.
That's
You know, I
nice.
got a fortune last week at lunch that said I will be honored by someone that I respect.
Oh.
So there you
Oh.
go.
Voila.
And I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for your encouragement.
Oh. Well, what are you going to do tonight? I'm encouraging you.
We've got to clean out the freezer.
I want to who?
That's a long song.
It's from Nonsense.
Oh, well, you would be great in nonsense, actually. Well, please mute, including me, I guess probably including me, and welcome Melanie Hollywood. Yay!
Yay. I got to clean out the freezer by tomorrow morning, 'cause the Jersey Board of Health has sent the final warning. They're not buying our line. The deadlines rise and shine. We must comply or face a fine. We've got to clean out the freezer, 'cause they know we're the ones who have refused to start defrosting those 4 blue nuns. The time has come to send them off to their reward and let them greet the Lord. Heaven awaits, so pack them in crates and tell St. Peter they'll be at those pearly gates. And when these are nuns on ice and we are certain didn't sin, and we'd be very grateful if he'd let them come in. We've got to clean out the freezer by tomorrow morning. Someone holler to Gabriel to blow his horn. And when the saints go marching to that heavenly door, tell them there's gonna be 4 more. Got to clean out the freezer and defrost the dead, because the Jersey Boards of Health is claiming they were misled and they're not buying our line. The dead nuns rise and shine. We must bury them instead. They're not buying our line. Nuns rise and shine. We must bury them instead.
Oh my God!
Woo! Bravo!
Yay!
Woo! That was great.
Let's put this on gallery view, because it's not good enough just to hear it. You got to see it at the same time. Melanie Hellman Wilkie, yay!
Yay! Bravo!
Much better, much better. Well, you should
That's a lovely blouse, Melanie.
do that. So, so enjoy your When I said crocus, that's for like a normal state that has
Well, you know, in Connecticut, there was a church that was on a hill that we would drive by all the time. And I used to love driving by there with my mom, because in the wintertime, you'd see the crocuses popping up through the snow. And the whole entire hill was covered with them.
Wow.
So it was just really pretty.
That's what's great about them. They'll poke right out through the snow. They don't care, you know. They have a job to do. So
That's right. It was on Putnam Hill. Maybe you know it. It was a Congregational church at the top of Putnam Hill.
Huh. Well, I've been in so many churches, and
yeah,
thrown out of even more. Melanie, I can't thank you enough. It has been a pleasure to watch you get started, and then get moving, and then get walking, and then get running, and now you're just kind of flying, you know.
Yes, yes, baby.
It's lovely. So it's I was going to give you in a similar way, use it or lose it. That was going to be the award, but I like crocus. It's not very much the use it or lose it. Well, one more round of applause for use it or lose it. Crocus.
Yay! Bravo! Woo!
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. So we're going to take the burning spotlight off of Melanie, because it's not good for your spotlight. I think it's terrible. I love doggies. I really do. I swear to God, I do.
Not this one. My mother-in-law's dog. She never
Oh,
shuts
is
up.
that the Magmeister?
Yes, I hate that stupid dog.
She's a cute little
I
buggy-eyed
love
thing.
dogs. I hate this one.
It may not be an actual dog. It could be something possessed. Leslie, where are you going?
Laura?
No, I
Is
had.
it me?
Yes, it's Laura. It's you.
Okay, that is not. I don't know what that is, but that is not a jazz hand. That's more of a. That's more of a. Those are flashback hands.
I was going.
No, those are flashback hands. That's what you do when you're in a flashback.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, as you may recall, a loyal audience, Laura is the recipient of our very first ever Alpha Centauri Award. And that was relevant because you think it's just one star, but no, it's three. And it's not just the two in the binary system. There's that weird one that comes in at an angle. And that's you.
Absolutely. I'm the weird one you're not expecting.
Well, because we never know which one you're going to be. Are you going to be the girl that makes us cry with her aching, beautiful, haunting renditions of gorgeous music, or are you going to tell a funny story? See, we don't know. And that is why, Laura, you get this year's award, which is a mashing together of The Three Faces of Eve and All About Eve. And it's going to be the first annual Three Faces of All About Eve Award for Laura Hansen Clark and her many, many different personalities.
Oh, thank you. I like my award.
It gives you an excuse to watch a Betty Davis film.
Yeah.
See, because it's not just Eve, Three Faces of Eve. It's also Eve Harrington, right? And she's out to get the star. And that's you. So anyway.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you for my Trippy award.
Welcome. The cute posters are on their way, I swear. What are you going to do this week?
I'm going to do, well, I was thinking what to do for the Trippy Awards, and I was thinking of trips. And then trips I'd like to take, one of which would be to Ireland.
Oh, well, everybody fasten your seatbelts because here comes Laura Hansen Clark. Remember to mute, including me. Bye.
Okay, bye. And I'm gonna try with Paulette's accent a little bit. So hopefully it'll go well. I've been working on doing her accent. Okay. Hold on. It's starting. Elle, do you know the number one reason behind all bad hair decisions? Love. You're lost without your love. Your heart is on the floor. I can help you. I've been there before. When I need to relax, I just put on some tracks from this CD I bought for the store. Isn't that relaxing? It's called Celtic Moods. When I'm lonely or feeling dejected, I play this and it never fails. I pretend like I'm in Ireland with Enya and the whales. When my telephone gets disconnected, or I spent every night alone, I pretend like I'm in Ireland where the Irish bagpipes drone. Smell the grass as a rainstorm has ended. People smile as I stroll past their farms with a red-headed sailor named Brendan, and we dance without moving our arms. In a bar once I met this guy, Dewey, and he bought me like 14 beers. And he told me that he was from Ireland, so I lived with him 10 years. If I squinted, he looked like my sailor through my boozy delusional fog. But he dumped me for some slut named Kayla, took my trailer and took my dog. In Ireland they know how to love you. You relax in the misty Irish breeze. And if your Irish boy tires of you, you're allowed to shoot him in the knees. Hey, you look like that poster for Ireland. Long blonde hair and that sweet sunny face. Oh no, wait, that's the poster for Sweden. Oh, screw it, I'll never see either place. But a girl sweet as you has a future. You have hope as each new day dawns. Girls like you always get to see Ireland. Give my love to the leprechauns.
Oh, yes.
Sure, you be loving it.
Thank you.
That was great.
Beauteous.
Hi, Laura Hansen Craig. How did we put this on carry?
Thank you.
Laura Hansen Clark, yay! There you go.
Thank you. Mwah, mwah. I love you all.
Oh my goodness. Well, you keep us laughing. And that is why you are the recipient of what was it?
Three Faces of Eve Award.
Yes, the Three Faces of What All About Eve. Yeah, award.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It was going to be the Sybil Award, but I liked. I thought about Sybil.
Three Faces of Eve is that works better.
Yeah.
Much better. Much better.
Yes.
Well, where are we going, Leslie Thorson? Are we going to
For Pamela Clay.
Yay!
Clay? She has been waiting so patiently there in her beautiful costume and waiting backstage behind the curtain. And like it's about to open, and you're going to turn around, and there will be Radio City Music Hall or something. How are you, Pamela Clay?
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, Trip. I just, I gotta say that I don't know how to say it exactly, but when I'm here, I feel like I'm in this magical garden, and all of y'all are just like these wonderful, fantastic flowers, and so individual, and just sharing your essence in such a fantastic way. I just love being here, even if I didn't come to sing. It's so much fun. And your newsletter, oh my goodness, every time I think, how can he possibly, top what he just did? And you're just, I don't know, you could definitely be a writer of any kind, anything, Trip. I just think, well, you can do anything. I just think you're wonderful.
Well, I like mushrooms too, Pamela, a lot. And I agree with everything you said about being in the zone and feeling everybody. They are very much like that. It's when I say I feel privileged to have a front row seat at the best show in town. That's really true. And including you, you're like a highlight. What are you singing next? What is going on? Where are you performing? What's going on with you?
Thank you so much. And I appreciate you putting in the newsletter. I'm doing a show at the Gardenia on Saturday, May 20th. I will be celebrating my husband Bruce's and my 30th wedding anniversary. The name of the show is Forever in a Day. And it's just amazing that we've been together for so long and that we're still so madly in love.
Well, it's so funny, Pamela, because based on that poster and your true blue, never wavering, focusing on what you're doing, that is why you get this year's Timeless Award, because everything is always forever and a day, and there's something timeless and classic about you, Pamela Clay, and so you are this year's Timeless.
Oh, what an honor. Thank you so much, Trip. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, Thank you for that beautiful award. I am going to do for you some Edith Piaf, which is why I have my little beret and my wonderful Eiffel Tower earrings. And so this is all about Paris. Well, actually, it's not all about Paris. It's all about a certain place in Paris called Pigalle, which is the red light district. And it's where incredible things happen. And the poetry in this, I wish that I could spend the time to share with you exactly each word, because the poetry is just so much fun, and the music's wonderful too. So here we go. This is Edith Piaf's Pigalle. Oh, you know what?
You should record.
I should record, and let me see if I can figure that out. All right, here we go.
I'm going to do it for you right now. How about now?
A request, and he allows me. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. See, it's recording. It says it's recording. Wonderful. All right. C'est une rue, c'est une place, c'est même tout un quartier. On en parle, on y passe, on y vient du monde entier. Perché au flanc du Paname, de loin le vous sourit, car elle reflète l'âme, la douceur et l'esprit de Paris. Un petit jet dans une station de métro entouré d'un bistrot Pigalle. Petit cargo tenancier de bistrot trafiquant de coco Pigalle. Petite femme qui vous sourit en vous disant tu viens chérie. Et prospère vit dans son coin discrètement sur le son gagne-pain. En calme blé discrètement éclairé, on n'en fait que passer Pigalle. Sa vie, sa gueule, les gens diront ce qu'ils veulent, mais au monde, il n'y a qu'un seul Pigalle. On y croise des visages communs ou sensationnels. On en parle des langages comme la tour de Babel. Et quand vient le crépuscule, c'est le grand marché d'amour. C'est le point où déambulent ceux qui prennent la nuit pour le jour. Closement qu'un gitan aux malins qui lisent dans les mains Pigalle. Clochard comme le tenancier de bistrot trafiquant de coco Pigalle. Petite femme qui vous sourit en vous disant tu viens chérie. Et prospère qui dans son coin discrètement sur le son gagne pas. Aucun meublé discrètement éclairé n'en fait que passer Pigalle. Sa vie, sa gueule, les gens diront ce qu'ils veulent, mais au monde, il n'y a qu'un seul Pigalle. Sa vie, sa gueule, les gens diront ce qu'ils veulent, mais au monde, il n'y a qu'un seul
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
did you just
You
start?
you could do an Edith Piaf tribute. You could be an Edith Piaf tribute show.
Maybe you should think about that.
I've done that.
yeah, she has. I saw you at the Tellos. That was amazing.
Let me real quick put this on gallery view, Pamela, because you should see what you're hearing. Everyone, please. It was amazing. Pamela Clay.
Bravo!
I love you.
Well, that's because you're timeless. And so Bob Sturble, she did an amazing Edith Piaf tribute show. And the thing of it is uh, you always wonder when you're going to go see a tribute show how exactly they're going to handle. Are they going to be the person, or are they going to talk about the person, or are they going to, there's a lot of ways of going. And Pamela answers all of those questions in how she walks across the stage. And suddenly you know where you are and what you're doing, and I would have taken maybe 10 minutes to explain the setup, and she just kind of does it with a look. You'll have to see it, but I highly encourage you, if you haven't seen her.
Next time it comes around, if it's not on a Saturday, I'll be love to see it.
Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, the show that I will be doing at the Gardenia is on a Saturday, and generally that's when I like to do my shows, is on Saturday nights. Rob, I'm so sorry.
No, Saturday nights work.
Oh, they
after
do?
sundown. Yes.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, so
like
perhaps
after 8 o'clock.
it won't be only Piaf, but I will definitely be singing Edith Piaf. I'll be singing lots of people. I have lots of people that want to sing, and I'm going to let them all sing. And plus, my husband Bruce will get up and do some singing with me, and we'll do some original stuff. And it's just going to be a party, We're just going to have a great time. We're going to celebrate.
I can't wait. I know I'm going to go, and we should get a big old group table because we had such a good time the last time we went. There was a group of us. Well, Leslie Thorson, before we get lost in the Hollywood Hills for the rest of the evening, where might we be going?
Upstairs.
Oh, we're going upstairs to Mr. Bill Wheeler. Well, speaking of timeless, well, it's very apropos because let me put this on. Bill Wheeler, whose cabin is forever at the perils of Mother Nature or bears or people or whatever, and a new fence and a new heater and a whole bunch of just terrible stuff has been going on in Bill's life. But he, shows up and sings every week, and that is why you get our Timex award, because takes a licking and keeps on ticking, and that is Bill Wheeler, the recipient of the Timex award.
I love it. Thank you.
You're very well. You took a lick. So what are you going to do for us this evening?
Well, the theme was, one of our favorite songs or whatever, showcase song, and I'm going to do my showcase song. I don't have a track for it. Surprisingly, I don't. I don't know why. Scotch and soda, of course. Yeah.
Well, maybe you could just bring in a scotch and soda. You don't need the accompanist. It's right there, isn't it? There it is.
You got a soda. There's no scotch in it, but there's a soda there. So, lemon.
Now that we've introduced it as a prop, make it pay off later during the song. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to mute and welcome Mr. Bill Wheeler.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do this a cappella because I have one track that I practice to, but I don't like it. So I'm going to do the way I sing it. So here we go. Guy in a bar, feeling really lonely and trying to pick up on this unfortunate person. Apparently, that's the way I interpret it. So here we go. Scotch and soda, mud in your eye. Baby, do I feel high? Oh me, oh my. Do I feel high? Dry martini, a jigger, a gin. Oh, what a spell you got me in. Oh my. Do I feel high? People don't believe me. They think that I'm just bragging. But I could feel the way I feel now and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, the sunshine of your eyes. Oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me lovin', baby. I feel high. People don't believe me. They think that I'm just bragging. But I could feel the way that I feel now and still be on the wagon. All I need is one of your smiles, the sunshine of your eyes. Oh me, oh my. Do I feel higher than a kite can fly? Give me lovin', baby. I feel high. I feel high. And there we go.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Very nice, Bill.
Bravo!
I love singing that song. Thank you, Larry Davis, for giving me that sheet music.
Yeah.
I found it on my own.
Well, Bill, let's put
You
this
do it
on
so well.
gallery view because you should see what you're hearing. Once more, everyone, Mr. Bill Wheeler. Yay!
Yeah, Bill.
Thank you,
My
thank
boy,
you.
Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah, when Bill was singing, I was walking around adjusting some things, so I'm not looking at the screen. And so, if you're not looking at the screen, I'm just listening to vocally what you're doing, and it just sounds great. It sounds fun and free and grounded at the same time, and you sound very good. It's not the same voice even from the 5 years now. So
We're all growing. And because of you, we are able to.
that's because your mother told you to, and
She basically said, don't be an artist. And I did anyway. Too bad.
That's what her.
For you.
Do you ever think that secretly she wanted you to be an artist, but knew that you would rebel? So that she.
Actually, a friend of mine pointed out after not liking her for a long time that she realized my mom was jealous because she wanted to be an artist and I became an artist and she didn't. So that's probably part of it, I guess.
Do you ever think about dancing on her grave wearing red shoes? Because I have these fantasies. Well, anyway, one more round of applause for Mr. Wheeler.
Bill Wheeler.
Sarah is leaving us. Sarah's leaving.
Oh, bye.
Good to see you.
Come back.
Come back.
We're the family. They're the best. Sarah Lopez provided me, I think, one of the best moments in the show when she brought her mom and her family, and then they revealed the whole.
Justo con nosotros se va.
Oh, I think we have to go to Chile.
Sí, es verdad.
Tus hermanos latinos y te vas. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, chica?
I have to tell
Okay.
Victoria, I struggled with yours the most because there's so much that you guys do, and you do it so consistently, and every week it's like you're reinventing something. And I kept thinking you should have your own show. You know, you guys should have a variety show on a network because there's so much talent. And I thought, well, maybe I could give her like the Carol Burnett Award. And I thought, well, you know, that's not right. And then I thought, well, Tracy Ullman. And I thought, no, that's not right either. And then I thought, well, not Dinah Shore. No, that would be. And I eventually came up with the Sonny and Cher.
I was just thinking that. Oh my
Right.
God. Sonny and Cher Award. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Whatever. I'll accept. Okay, so Trip,
Yes.
you remember, you know the name of this song, right? Can you hear us okay?
Yes, I hear you fine. I'm trying to figure out what
How does the piano sound? Does it sound good?
sounds good. Yes.
And my voice sounds okay? Because to me it sounds everything very low.
No, it doesn't. It sounds
To me
right.
it sounds low. Okay. Okay, so we changed the talking about, changing the lyrics. We changed the lyrics.
Okay.
And remember that the word that we changed is love. Okay?
Okay.
So I don't want anybody to be offended because the word that we changed was love.
What did you change it to, or do we have to
I
wait?
don't know, you're going to have to see, aren't you?
But I can't let any more time go by.
But it's the same, it means the same thing as love, okay? So it's the same intention as love. The intention of the song is exactly the same.
Okay.
We're not sacrificing
And
bodies
unfortunately, I
tonight,
have to read it a little bit. Yeah, let's record.
You should definitely record. And by the way,
Eduardo.
People,
Blue lights crapped out on me, so now I have these other lights, but I think they look more like astrological or something.
Sure.
I think it all works for me. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to mute because you won't want to miss a word of this. And here
Brain neurons. These are brain neurons.
Yeah, they look like brain neurons. It looks like the inside of Data's positronic brain, right? On Lieutenant Commander Data, when they put back the panel to reveal the wiring done by Dr. Sen-Yu Liu. Never mind. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to mute and welcome Victoria and Eduardo.
Hit it, baby. Comes a rainstorm, put your rubbers on your feet. Comes a snowstorm, you can get a little heat. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Comes a fire, then you know just what to do. Blow a tire, you can buy another shoe. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Don't try hiding, 'cause it isn't any use. You'll start sliding when your heart turns on the juice. Comes a headache, you can lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, see your dentist right away. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Comes a heat wave, you can hurry to the shore. Comes a summons, you can hide behind a door. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Comes COVID, you can quarantine a room. Comes mousy, you can chase it with a broom. Comes trip, nothing can be done. That's all, my brother, if you've ever been in love. That's all, sisters, you know what I'm speaking of. Comes a nightmare, you can always stay awake. Comes depression, you might get another break. Comes love trip, nothing can be done. Again. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Comes trip, nothing can be done. Comes trip, comes trip, comes trip, comes trip. Comes trip, comes trip. Oh my!
Oh my! Oh my!
Awesome.
Oh my!
That was fun.
That was great. That was great.
Love it.
Oh, you guys. Let me put this on gallery view because you should see what you're hearing. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Victoria Guy and Eduardo Correa. Yeah! our Sonny, and you see why now. Our Sonny and Cher Variety Hour should have
He's the Armenian. I'm not the Armenian. He's the Armenian.
I'm not going skiing, that's for sure.
He's
No,
Cher.
don't go skiing.
I guess that means I have to go skiing.
Stay away from those trees.
He's a much better skier than I am, by the way. I would run into a tree.
Well,
That was
let's keep
great.
you both off to the hill. Let's do that. And did we give you one more round of applause? Because I think we should. Yay! I should.
Yeah.
Yay! Bravo!
I just like hearing my name. And I like hearing it shouted with that kind of vocal passion. No, that's it's oddly compelling to a gay man. I don't know why, but I'm having feelings I've never had before suddenly. Wow. Where are we going, Leslie Thorson? Are we going to you?
Yay!
Yay! I see.
Well, let me put the spotlight where it so belongs because she keeps us on track every week. She is the co-hostess with the mostest on the ball. That's your award, by the way. I think she's the chosen party giver. I'm trying to find a track right now to end on.
Another show.
Yeah, for the end of the show, and I might be able. It'll be not only an award but a gift. It remains to be seen. But what are you going to do for us tonight? You know, she stepped out of nowhere. By the way, suddenly, probably out of frustration. I'm assuming. So, what are you going to do for us tonight?
Well, you know, this is actually a good follow-up to Victoria and Eduardo's song, their version of Comes Love, because, you know, sometimes you better be better off with a trip because love hurts. So that's what I'm going to do. Love hurts.
Love hurts. It does. It stinks.
Well, it stinks and it hurts, and sometimes both.
I'm glad we've gotten to the point in the show where it stinks and hurts. So, everyone, please mute and welcome Leslie Thorson.
Love hurts, love scars, love wounds, and mars any heart not tough or strong enough to take a lot of pain, take a lot of pain. Love is like a cloud, holds a lot of rain. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. I may be slow, but even so, I know a thing or two. I learned from you. I really learned a lot, really learned a lot. Love is like a flame, burns you when it's hot. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Some fools rave of happiness, of blissfulness, togetherness. Some fools fool themselves, I guess. They're not fooling me. I know it isn't true, but I know it is isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. You know it does. It's bad. Well, I know it isn't true. I know it isn't true. Love is just a lie made to make you blue. Love hurts. Ooh, love hurts. Ooh, love hurts.
Yay! Oh, Leslie. Go.
Oh, it's starting again. No, you can't. Nobody said encore.
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 I'm surprised that Tail did not put in an appearance. I mean, really.
Yeah, the new
Love the tail earlier. Yeah.
Earlier, she came by earlier, but she should have been here for that. It would have been a great counterpoint.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you don't need the tail anymore. You're strong now.
You always had the tail. You
It's
couldn't believe it.
It's inside you. Don't you see? The tail is inside you. Let me put this on gallery view so you can see just how much everyone agrees with me. Leslie Thorson, there you go.
Beautiful.
Oh my
Love
gosh.
doesn't always hurt, but when it does, follow Laura's
Like a
lead and
knife,
take a trip.
Yeah, go to Ireland.
Cuts like a knife.
Go to Ireland. Why not?
Yes, it cuts like a knife too, and it's also, what is it? It's a I forgot the words.
What? I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Love is well, it's
Yeah.
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
Battlefield. I knew I had to be in
Melanie
there.
always knows. Between Victoria and Melanie, it's like, and Laura, yeah, you guys are always, yeah. You're the best.
There's a lot of contenders for homework champion. You know? They're also good about assignments and themes and dates and background and context. They're wonderful that way. Anyway.
Just all around fabulousness.
Well, you know, and this coming from the person that steps in and keeps us on track. So one more round of applause because she really deserves it. Leslie!
Yay! Bravo!
Together a list, you know, of everybody that had been to show, because there's no way I could do that. So I'm very grateful. And now that I've expressed my gratitude, where are we going?
Well, Mr. Larry Davis happens to be next.
Mr. Larry Davis. So we're leaving our co-hostess with the mostess and going to this year's winner. What did I give you? Because, you know, a couple of years ago, I'm going to spotlight you right there. A couple of years ago, Mr. Davis was the recipient of the very first ever Smoldering Ember Award.
Smoldering Ember Award.
Ooh.
Live up to that.
I think it's self-explanatory what a smoldering ember might be, but this year you've moved beyond being sexy. I just want you to know there's more to Larry than his good looks and his. No, don't worry, it's not a whole tribute. What did I say? I say Larry Davis is a talent that shines with a heart that shares and the soul that sizzles. He brings joy, class, and panache to every performance, raising the standard of LA cabaret. And so that makes you a curve buster. We all have to do better because Larry's in the house. And so you were this year's winner of the Curb Buster, a curve. The smartest kid in the class who does the best and ruins it for everyone. That's you. You make
At our age, we just don't want to trip over the curb. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that is your award this year, my friend. What are you going to do for us?
I'm going to do one of my theme songs that makes me get that award you gave me in the first place. So.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm going to pour a cool drink and everyone mutes and get ready for Mr. Davis. Here you go.
Now, won't come up. Here we go. Come running, come flying, come laughing, come crying. Come back, baby, just as fast as you can. Come standing, come falling, come creeping, come crawling. Come on, darling. Just as fast as you can. I thought when you were gone, I'd just carry on. But baby, my heart wasn't in it. 'Cause I didn't know when I let you go that I would miss you so the next minute. So you better come running, come riding, come slipping and sliding. Come back, baby, just as fast as you can. That's Karen Hernandez on the piano. And Mr. Albert Alva playing 3 different saxes. Listen, I thought when you were gone, I'd just carry on and on and on. Honey, my heart wasn't in it. 'Cause I didn't know when I let you go that I would miss it so the next minute. So you better come on running, come riding, come slipping and sliding. Come back, baby, just as fast as you can. You better get here, darling, just as fast as you can. You better come running.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That's Larry. Larry Davis.
Larry.
Well, let's put this on gallery view. It's not enough that you can hear it. You should really see it as well. So everyone, Mr. Larry Davis.
One of your best, man. One of your best. Definitely one of your best.
I have fun.
And they're all good.
I have fun.
See, that's where you get the Smoldering Ember Award right there.
Yeah, I had to live up to it, so that's the song that did it for me.
It's a lot of pressure being an icon and a sex symbol at the same time. I don't know how you do it. The paparazzi alone, you know, following you around the way they do, but it's cool how you ignore them. I don't know that I would be so patient.
Oh, thank you, baby. Look how.
No, well, the other day I was on the bus and it took me like an hour to explain to the bus driver just how famous I am, and he wasn't getting it. And I had to like, no, I had to like pull out pictures and no, it's so upsetting when people. Yeah, yeah, they don't know how big I am. They don't know, and then it just bothers me that they should know, but they don't. So it's my job to tell them, and the other people on the bus agreed with me too. That's the thing. And once you
got to watch out when you show them how big you are.
Whoa.
Oh, well, whoa, whoa.
Did you mention
Speaking of,
Larry Davis?
well, that'll do a lot of cachet. I just saw a sigh of exasperation from our friend Scott Barton. I just want to check in with Scott because I do have a couple of awards for you. And
Yeah, I did take a phone call. Sorry about that.
There's Scott.
I can't believe that there's something in your life that's more important than we are.
You know, I had to sacrifice.
Well, what did I give you? It was for you and Terry. You are both sharing an award. You should all both have your own as well. But where did we
Sure.
But you Terry J. Bond and Scott Bond. Oh yes, the Annie Oakley and Frank Butler Award. Thank you for those of you who know music theater. There's a song that they sing called Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better. I can do anything better than you.
I can die better than you.
Yes, I can.
Have a stroke, have a joke. You could you two will work it out. It was like a competition between them to see who could.
That was the first thing I said to her in the ER when I saw her. Is that what are you trying to do? One up me?
Right? The never to be, and then suddenly I realized it was my fault because I gave her the name "The Never to Be Outdone." Terry J. Bond.
I was just the man around town.
Could have been anybody. She before she met you, she used to follow ambulances for guys that had.
Stop it!
I'm sorry, Terry. We're talking about you, and you're not here to.
Stop it! You're killing me.
Oh, it's gonna be my. It's gonna be my fault somehow. Somehow.
I'll figure out that.
Yeah. That's
Thank
good. That'll make my mother very proud.
Well, you know, everything's forgiven with Terry because she's got amazing gams.
Oh.
I'll let her know, Rob.
Those are legs for those of you who don't speak 30s.
A straighter sentence has never been spoken. That's the straightest sentence I think I've, and it's not just legs, it's gams. Leslie, I could probably ask. Say, Anna, did you want to sing something, or you just going to hide behind that black square where I can admire your font?
She's emerging.
I am hiding behind my black square.
Oh no, what's the matter?
It's been a difficult time for me. I lost my sister on Friday.
Oh.
And that was the third family member in 2.5 months that I've lost.
Oh.
On top of that, we lost one of our male singers at Urban Voices Project as well.
Oh.
So it's
well, your black square is earned and valid, and I am not going to participate in black square shaming because sometimes you just need to hide behind the curtain.
Yeah, I came from music medicine. I really
well, and
my heart's heavy, and I just break out crying. So I'm here to listen.
Well, you should know that you are the recipient of this year's Mambo Italiano award because I don't know why. You just bring such joy and energy and appeal and zest, and in your performances, and I always rock out and I can just feel it. It's like a party. And so that is why, Anna, even though you're in the black square of unhappiness, there's a teeny tiny light which is that you are this year's Mambo Italiano. Yay!
Thank you very much. Although I am Hispana, I have always loved all things Italian.
Oh, well, there you see. There you go. It could have been any number of those. Who did all of those? Vicky Carr, or anyway, there's a number of those Italian mambo. Come on over to my house.
Oh, Rosemary Clooney.
Yeah, come on over to. You could. That would be a great song for you. Any of those.
Well, the couple. Who's the couple? Gave acting lessons to his daughter. Oh my God.
Well, there was
Oh.
Stephen Eady.
Yeah, Stephen Eady. But who's the other?
Louis Prima.
Louis. There you go. Louis Prima and
Keely Smith.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Keely.
there you go.
Louis and
There you
Keely.
go.
Yeah.
It's stuck in the back of my throat.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
And
You should all sing to Anna.
Sure. What would you have us sing, Rob?
Cara mia mine, must we say goodbye? I'll be alone till the end of time. Cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine, cara mia mine. Oh, that's Louis
You just
Prima.
sang for Anna. How noble of you. That was beautiful.
And I also want to make sure we say hello to Mr. Scotty down there. And I see you're in front of the globe. And I see a big heart. Okay. Oh, look at him. There he is. Where are you now?
Scotty, yay.
Yes.
Well, he's outdoors, and it looks chilly wherever he is. But I'll find that street corner. I'll find that street lamp. We'll pretend like we don't know each other, wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
So there are a couple of other awards for people who are not here. It does not mean that we don't think about you. Christine Gittimer, who I spoke with today, and we were joking around, or yesterday. So Christine, if you're watching, and she had made a joke that she only comes once a quarter. And she's behind, by the way, but I was thinking about her quarterly visits, and that is why Christine is this year's award for compounded interest quarterly. Compound interest award. She's compound and interesting, and so I thought that was very
perfect.
We love Christine Gittimer.
Bravo, Christine.
And Terry
Congratulations.
are the Annie Oakley and Frank Butler. We did those, and Pamela Clay we got, Millie, Sarah Lober we got. Oh, Forrest. Yes, I'm sorry that Forrest is not here, but I don't. Whenever I see Forrest and his studio apartment and the graphics and the outfits and the ensembles and the accessories, there's so much passion for color, and it's fun to look at his designs, and that is why Forrest is this year's Rhoda Morgenstern. I know he's young. He'll have to look up who Rhoda Morgenstern is. But, he's so Rhoda. He really is. He's so Rhoda. So you get this year's Rhoda Morgenstern award. I was going to do something about the hair, but because I'm in love with hair. But yes, Judy Barrett, who might have dropped in. Yeah, she has our Hotel W award. What does that mean? Judy Barrett. And then I was going to do this whole thing that John Rosenthal and hello, Mrs. Rosenthal. Where is John, by the way? Where has he been?
Yes, where is John? I was thinking when I was trying to hit the low notes, where is John?
Took your notes and ran with them.
But, so John has done the almost impossible, and and that's not easy to do, but John has made me a believer and a converted to words that I never thought I would say, which are I love scat, and you'll never hear those words from me again or in any other context except in reference to jazz music. But I had steadfastly avoided anything with the word scat in the.
All right.
But yeah, but John has done the impossible, and so his hours of daily practice and his endless research and his flair for details and his show-stopping performances week in and week out, John made me say and believe the following words: "I like scat. You." As long as we're talking about music, scat is where it's at. So that's John's award, and Mrs. Rosenthal gets the "You broke my heart again." Why aren't you returning my calls?
So is John going to be the Scatmeister?
Why is
Scat.
why is it when you say the word scat, it sounds like bird poop?
Because
Yeah.
It's a particular genre of porn. You could get it that way.
Porn or is it bird poop?
well, it's not just bird.
Really, all poop.
It's
Any kind of
any
poop. Trackers will tell you how long it was since the animal was there by looking at the scat.
Yep.
Yes.
Why did they ever name scat then? That's terrible.
Because it's
do 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 do.
I love that. That's when little kids talk about poop, they say that's scatological.
So Trip, we can't forget about Steve Meek.
No, we can't.
He's actually here.
I'm looking up his award right now.
Okay.
Voice.
Make sure that I have it here ready for Steve. So Steve, let's put the spotlight. There you are. Oh, there you are, Steve. How are you?
Hi guys, how are you guys doing?
I'm delighted to see you.
He's hatless tonight.
Guys.
Yeah.
Put my south of the border hat on.
Oh, there you go.
Looks like you're just a few blocks from me.
I am a few blocks from you, and I would love to see your garden sometime. Oh my God, that garden is like 100 acres from what I've seen on Facebook. It's the
I just
Sconzo
photographed it
garden.
that way.
I want to see that.
Well, come next week. Not
I
this
will.
week, next
Yeah,
week.
tell me when I'm right up the street. I'll come down.
Okay, well, in the meantime, back to your performance here.
It's 100. It's 100. What did you say? Meters? No. What did you say? 100.
100 acres.
It's 100
I mean,
acres.
if you see her
It's 100
pictures, you think this is the Sconzo garden.
I know it. I used to live there. It's 100 acres of love.
There you go. Or 100 acres of Trip.
100 million miracles.
I'll use a lot of scat.
You want me to scat?
I gotta go to bed, folks. Love you.
Good night,
Hey,
Rob.
Going now?
Good night, Jiminy Cricket.
I'm up at
Jiminy
3.
Cricket is leaving now?
Always let your conscience be your
Oh
guide.
my God. Great.
He'll listen to you on Facebook.
He'll watch
All
you
right,
tomorrow.
I
I
do it
swear he will.
sometimes, so it's all right.
What are you going to do for us tonight, my friend?
Well, first I want my friggin' award.
Oh, I'm going to do it at the end because it's really funny.
Depending on how well I'm going to sing this.
You want the friggin' one?
Okay, I was going to try to do it as a surprise at the end, but we'll do it.
Oh, okay. No. Then let's go with that.
Yeah,
I
it'll
had
be
an
good.
inclination. Let's go with that. I'm going to
I'm gonna
sing
tell
this
you it'll
song.
be better.
This is a new song, like not a new song, but I rarely do this. Let's just do it. It's "When Will You Be Mine," and we'll do our best at it. Okay.
Excellent. Everyone,
Go on
please
with it.
remember to mute and welcome Steve Meek. Yay!
Yay! Thanks so much. Love y'all. Tell me, when will you be mine? Tell me quando, we can share a love that divine. Please don't make me wait again. When will you say yes to me? Tell me quando, you mean happiness to me. Oh, my love, please tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a world beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, say it's me that you'll adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Every moment's a day. Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way to a joy beyond compare. I can't wait a moment more. Tell me quando, say it's me that you'll adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when.
Quando.
Quando,
Love
baby.
it.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
babies. I love y'all.
Great job, baby.
Thanks so much. It's a fun song, man.
I love
You
that
should be
song.
on your
I haven't
feet
heard
for
it in
that
a while.
song, you know. But anyway.
Steve, I'm going to put this on gallery view so that you can't see it, but everyone else can. So, ladies and gentlemen, yay!
Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Wonderful.
Hey, happy trip anniversary and congratulations! 3 years. That's amazing, man.
Yeah,
And you got us through the pandemic, man. And we're still here and we're still happy, but you got us through the pandemic with something to do and people to talk to and
to look forward
relate
to.
Yep.
God, man. God bless. That's a huge thing, man. You know. Love y'all.
The idea is that we're going to stick around until the next one happens.
Okay. All right.
That way we'll hit the ground running. But I wanted to give
Where's my damn award?
Stephen Meek, who is our resident raconteur and rapscallion and sometime reporter, and is easily recognized in his brown fedora and trench coat. And a lot of people say that it might be Indiana Jones inspired, but I know the truth. I do. I believe Stephen Meek is a private dick.
I get the private dick award. I freaking love it. I'm glad my grandmother passed on. I'm so excited. Hey, and you don't have to give me a sculpture or anything. That's okay. Thanks to those of you that got that.
Yeah, well, keep it private.
I've never had emotions like this before. Thank you.
Well,
and love to everybody. Anna, I love you.
For our
Peppy, love you, kid.
And residents, Stephen Meek.
Thank you so much.
I also want to mention Michael Rains. He is. I was thinking about Michael and Michael's voice, and it's the kind of voice that kind of surrounds you, and warms you up and makes you wet. And so for this year, steamy, dreamy, award is Michael Rains. He is this year's Steamy Dreamy because he is Steamy Dreamy. There was an outside possibility that Karen Celeste Cruz or Aviva Diamond might drop by, and I would be unprepared. So I decided that since they're singing together so much now that they're a team, and they're going to take over the world, and so they share this year's award for Together Again for the First Time award from 2023. But they're not here, so I don't have to worry. Everybody else.
What about Kat?
Oh,
and Pamela Hillman.
Davis and Pamela C. Hillman has a very special award. Thank you. She has the Orpheus and Eurydice. I can't.
Who's not here?
Eurydice. Thank you.
Who's not here?
Pamela C. Hillman is not here. She is this year's Eurydice Award winner.
What was the word before?
Okay, what now?
Kat Davis.
Oh, Kat Davis. Yeah, where is Kat Davis? She might be watching right now with a glass of Merlot and looking at her toenails or something. I don't know. Kat, where are you? Well, Kat was very helpful in getting me a ride to get any furniture at all. And it happened on the day that while I was getting this furniture, it was moving it, and it was great. But it wasn't until the very end when I went back to get my hat that I fell in the pool. And they were not, I mean, the lady that arranged for me to pick it up was back in Brooklyn, and that's how we connected. And she didn't think much of her Hollywood relatives, and she thought that they were all basically incapable. And then I did kind of dismiss that as sibling. But once I fell in the pool, the way they looked at me, it was as though I had like shot their dog or something. And anyway, Kat was right after I was had the furniture and I was soaking and my phone is dying. That's when Kat showed up, and so she got to deal with the meltdown that happened all the way home from Las Vegas too. So Kat, I had a different award, but that's my Kat story anyway. And but she will get her award next week. Along with everyone else. And is that everybody? Who else, Leslie? Because that was good. Thank you.
Well, there's Ron Kurt.
Well, I do. I have an award for Ron Kurt. Thank you, Ron Kurt. Where are you? We miss you. I was really hoping he might be here. I put it in the newsletter. Yes, Ron.
And Maita.
Yes, Maita. That was the next name I was going to say. You already mentioned Aviva and Karen.
I know. Let me get my Ron. Ron Kurt. Oh, yes. Ron Kurt is this year's winner of the Vita King Award because everything that comes out of his mouth is like a smoothie. Yeah, it wasn't exactly inspired. So he's the Viking King. Vita King.
That sounds nasty.
I was trying to make this smooth.
Especially in view of the fact that you got the President Award. Really?
Kat
My
just
God.
sent me a text that she can't come in, but she's watching.
Yay!
Kat, we love you.
See, I told you, and I bet it's a glass of Merlot, isn't it? Ask her. I bet it is. So yeah.
That's not good.
Well, Ron had won previously the Velvet Fog, which was a much better description of how he sounds like a velvet fog. It surrounds. I was already using sounds surrounding people with Michael's award, so I was pushing it. Anyway, we're thinking about Iran. That's the point. And Maita has now reached. She's done the garden for 30 years, and then a concert in her garden that she designed. And I don't know how you top that in terms of So I decided she's moved on to being a sage now. She's not just a performer. She's like raised up another superhuman level. So she's like a sage. But I haven't worked out Maita's award. I was going to give her the aquifer again, but she's grown beyond the aquifer of passion and creativity. Anyway, so who else? Hello, Maita. In the event that you ever see this. No, you know somebody else I didn't give an award? Francesca Amari. Hello. If by chance she sees it, she might. She's very good about social media, and she should have a film named after her. Anyway, that's our show, and it's been 3 years, and that was really fun. And I might have a song to end us on, but it's not the one I wanted. So tough, I guess. Oh, everybody mute, I guess. I know I'm going to put me in. He will be the perfect dream of manhood. He'll be everything and more a man should. Tender as a flower. He'll look like Tyrone Power. That's all I want from Mr. Right. The year we wed, he'll make $1 million and retire. Then we'll lead a life of mad desire. He'll be part of me. I'll be part of he. It will be love at first sight. The day I find Mr. Right, he'll father me and mother me and sister me and brother me, and in his arms he'll crush me, and silently he'll mush me, and he won't mind if I spend all his yearnings, long as I'm releasing all my yearning. He will live for me, I will live for he, and we will live every night. When I have found Mr. Right. Yes, I know that somewhere in this wide world there is a man for me, and when I find him, he'll awaken me and complete me. With Mr. Right, I'll never have to explain a thing because he'll always know. We won't have to say a word to each other for years. If I'm upset because I had trouble with the sales lady in the lingerie department of Gimbals, one look and he'll know. I won't have to tell him. He'll see it in my eyes. He'll say, I know you've been having trouble with the sales lady in the lingerie department on the second floor of Gimbals. He'll say that. And when we make little mistakes, and who doesn't, he'll be kind and understanding. If I give away all his new clothes by mistake, he'll smile. And when I break his razor, shaving my legs, he'll only be amused. Yes, that's Mr. Right. My darling Mr. Right. Oh, the moment that we meet, I'll tumble. I'll see him and I'll start to crumble. He will say, hello, and boom, inside I'll know. At last I found Mr. Right. He'll take my hand and bing, every little thought will scatter. Then my heart will give a zing and shatter. Bells will start to ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and we'll get married that night. And I will have Mr. Right. He'll make not one mistake. He'll be solid good, just like I dreamed he always would. Not ever sweet or arty, but strong and so bogarty. And look I feel I'm in a cocktail shaker, for I know that I have met my maker. He'll have no match, so on him I'll latch the moment he is inside. That handy Nandy, a dreamy, a screamy, a man, Mr. Right. That is our show. That's 3 years. Good night, everybody.
Love you, Trip.
Bye, everybody.